Are you tracking email marketing metrics that look impressive but actually generate zero revenue for your business? Most e-commerce brands are obsessing over open rates and click-through rate, while their competitors are making significantly more money using completely different metrics. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly which metrics are sabotaging your email marketing performance and the 3 revenue-focused metrics that successful brands use to scale their business. By the end of this video, you'll have a complete framework for measuring what actually drives growth instead of celebrating numbers that don't impact your bottom line. If you are new here, welcome. I'm Kinga, and I help e-commerce brands scale their revenue through data-driven email marketing strategies. I break down the exact metrics and systems that 7- and 8-figure brands use to turn their email lists into revenue-generating machines. So if you want to learn how successful brands actually measure email marketing success, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Email marketing has a measurement problem. Most platforms default to showing you engagement metrics instead of revenue metrics. Open rates, click-through rates, list growth. These numbers make you feel good, but they don't predict business success. Here's what the data shows. Most brands celebrate high open rates while generating minimal revenue per email sent. Meanwhile, top-performing brands focus less on open rates and more on actual revenue generation. The difference? They stopped tracking vanity metrics and started focusing on revenue. Let me break down the 3 metrics that successful e-commerce brands use to measure email marketing performance. First metric, revenue per recipient. Revenue per recipient measures how much money you generate from each person who receives your email. Here's how to calculate it. Take your total campaign revenue divided by emails delivered. That's your revenue per recipient. According to Klaviyo's 2025 benchmark data, the average email campaign generates 10 cents per recipient across all industries. But here's where it gets interesting. Abandoned cart flows, for example, can generate over $3 per recipient on average. That's a 30 times difference compared to regular campaigns because they are so timely and targeted. If your revenue per recipient is significantly below these benchmarks, you are leaving money on the table. Second metric, segmentation performance analysis. Segmentation performance measures how much better your targeted campaigns perform and compared to unsegmented broadcast. So here's how to calculate it. Take your segmented campaign revenue per recipient and divide it by your unsegmented campaign revenue per recipient. That's your segmentation performance multiplier. If you are using Klaviyo, check the audience performance tab in your campaign analytics. This shows you exactly how each segment performs compared to your overall campaign average, making it easy to identify your highest and lowest performing audiences. So here's what data shows. Highly segmented campaigns generate 3 times more revenue per recipient than batch and blast emails sent to entire lists. But most brands are still sending the same message to everyone. Industry research suggests that less than half of e-commerce brands use behavioral segmentation effectively in their email marketing. The brands that do use advanced segmentation see measurable improvements in revenue per recipient, conversion rates, and customer retention. The third metric is customer lifetime value attribution. Customer lifetime value attribution measures how much your email marketing contributes to long-term customer value, not just immediate sales. Here's how to track it. Calculate the average lifetime value of your email subscribers versus non-subscribers. Then calculate the repeat purchase rate for email engaged customers versus non-engaged customers. Finally, track the average order value progression for customers who engage with your emails. If you are using Klaviyo's marketing analytics, the platform will automatically calculate customer lifetime value for you. It builds predictive CLV models using your company's data and retrains them weekly, giving you historic, predicted, and total customer lifetime value for each customer. According to verified industry data, email subscribers have 47% higher lifetime value than non-subscribers. Active email subscribers make 68% more repeat purchases than inactive subscribers. Track repeat purchase rates for email subscribers versus non-subscribers. Monitor average order value progression for email engaged customers. Measure customer retention rates by email engagement level. Now let's talk about the metrics you can stop obsessing over. Open rates are no longer reliable. Apple Mail privacy protection changed everything. Apple now automatically opens emails for millions of users, whether they actually read them or not. This means your open rates are inflated by bot activity, not real human engagement. And now industry experts report seeing open rates inflation due to Apple's privacy feature. Use open rates as a rough indicator for deliverability issues, but don't make strategic decisions based on them. Click-through rates without conversion context are meaningless. A high click-through rate means nothing if those clicks don't generate revenue. Campaigns can have impressive click-through rates, but lose money because the traffic doesn't convert to sales. Instead of tracking basic click-through rates, measure click-to conversion rates and revenue per click. So here I created this step-by-step framework transition to revenue-focused email marketing measurement. First, calculate your baseline metrics. Export your last 3 months of email campaign data. Calculate revenue per recipient for each campaign type, and then document your current performance gaps. Next, you want to set up proper tracking. Configure revenue attribution for all email campaigns. Connect your email platform to your e-commerce store automatic revenue tracking. And then build behavioral segmentation. Create segments based on purchase history, product preferences, and spending patterns, not email engagement. Test different messaging for each segment. And then finally, optimize high impact opportunities. Focus on email types with the highest revenue per recipient potential. Abandoned cart emails should be your first priority since data shows they generate the highest return. Most email platforms, including Klaviyo, MailChimp, and ConvertKit, now provide revenue per recipient data automatically. Enable e-commerce tracking in your email platform and connect it to your store. If you are serious about implementing these revenue-focused metrics at scale, Klaviyo's marketing analytics platform is built specifically for this purpose. It automatically calculates revenue per recipient, tracks segmentation performance, and shows customer lifetime value attribution, which are all the metrics I just covered in this video. This is what brands use when they want to move beyond basic email marketing to revenue-driven marketing automation. Based on available industry data, revenue per recipient varies significantly by business model and industry. Higher average order value businesses typically see higher revenue per recipient. Lower average order value businesses may see lower revenue per recipient, but higher frequency. The key is comparing your performance to similar businesses in your industry and price range, not universal averages. Focus on improving your own baseline performance rather than hitting arbitrary industry numbers. Now let me give you specific examples of brands that made this transition successfully. Budgie Smuggler uses Klaviyo's advanced segmentation to target specific customer segment. According to their case study, they moved from batch and blast campaigns to hyper-targeted messaging, which significantly improved the revenue per recipient. Roughware increased revenue using behavioral segmentation in Klaviyo. They trigger personalized retention flows when customers show signs of disengagement based on purchase behavior data. Tata Harper Skincare improved their engagement and conversion rates by using behavioral segmentation for strategic campaigns instead of sending the same message to the entire list. These examples show what's possible when you focus on revenue metrics instead of vanity metrics. Listen, email marketing measurement is changing. The brands that adapt to revenue-focused metrics will dominate the market. The brands that continue optimizing by vanity metrics will fall behind. Revenue per recipient, segmentation performance, and customer lifetime value attribution are the metrics that predict business success in 2025. So stop celebrating open rates that don't drive sale. Start tracking metrics that actually grow your business. The difference between good email marketing and great email marketing isn't in creativity and frequency anymore. It's measurement and optimization focused on revenue generation. If this video changed how you think about email marketing measurement, hit that like button and subscribe for more data-driven marketing strategies. I post new video every Tuesday breaking down exactly how successful e-commerce brands scale their revenue through smarter marketing automation. And here's what I want you to do right now. Calculate your revenue per recipient for your last month of email campaigns. Take your total email revenue and divide it by your total emails delivered. Drop that number in the comments below, along with your industry. I'll personally review the first 15 responses and tell you exactly how your performance compares and what you should optimize first. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next Tuesday.